All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the apostle and great millstone, our teachers, and salutation to the icon and teaching the truth of the folk on the earth and showing the city, man. So this is a quick lesson. Just basically going into how the Lord is going to give us power to tread upon the nations, man. Hey, these other nations is going into slavery, man. Esau, Edom, the so-called Caucasian people, is going into slavery. The Africans, which is not our people, is going into slavery, man. And that's what's coming, and that's the future of these heathens, man. Because when you get this, they not supposed to be ruling over us, but the Lord don't love them. The Lord don't care about them or nothing, man. This second Esdras 6. So like this second Esdras 6 and 54. And out of these, Adam also, who that made Lord over all the creatures, of him come we all. So we all come out of Adam, and the people who he had chosen. So out of Adam is a group of people that is chosen, right? 55. All that have I spoke before thee, O Lord, because thou have made the world for our sakes, meaning the chosen sakes. As for the other people, which also came of Adam, they have said they are nothing. So all the other nations is nothing to the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, right? It say, but he likened to them spittle, and have likened the abundance of them into a drop that fall from a vessel. And that's how the Lord look at them, man. All them other nations is nothing compared to the nation of Israel, man. And we are the chosen group of people. But the point is, the Lord is going to give us power to overcome these nations, man. I'm going to just finish this off, and Lord willing, man, I'm going to get into the lesson. Verse 57. It say, and now, O Lord, behold, the heathen which have been imputed as nothing, meaning less than nothing, have began to be Lord over us and to devour us, because the Lord put them in the stead to be our working stick, and then He's going to put us back over them, according to prophecy, man. Verse 58. But we, the people who thou have called their firstborn, the only begotten, and their fervent lovers are given into their hands. If the world not be made for our sakes, meaning the other people, the chosen people, why do we not possess inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure, man? And to the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Messiah, let's jump to the beginning of the chapter for them prove, man, our world to come. And we're going to get power to tread upon these nations and put them in slavery, man. The second Esdras 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of the following. And when you have a kingdom, guess what? You got to have servants. You got to have people, or you got to have rulers and servants for the people to servants, so that the servants can fulfill the what the rulers want them to do. So Salakia, I'm kind of sick under the weather. My words troubling me, but that's the whole thing. Just like in Esau kingdom, man. He's the ruler. He's the Job 9 and 24 said what? He's the let's just get it, man. Salakia. This Job 9 and 24. It say the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. So guess what? He's in the rulership. He's the one that ruling the whole world, man. The Lord gave him that power to what? Rule us. It say, he covered the face of the judge there, if not wearing, who is he, man? Now back now into this Revelations, man. Hey, we gonna but Esau is in the rulership right now, but guess what? We are gonna get power to rule over them through our brother Yahweh Shai. This Revelations 2 and 25. But that which he have already hold fast until I come, meaning this word is truth. And he that overcome and keep my word unto the end, To him will I give power over the nations. And that's what's coming, man. That's the future of all you Edomites, you Caucasian people, and all you other nations, man. Because we all know that according to Psalms 83, that all you other nations conspires against us. That's why you have them summons. All those things, man. And the Lord is about to raise Yasharallah up and put them on top, man. And this what's going to happen, man. Verse 27. And he that ruled them with a rod of iron as vessel of pother shall be broken to shivers, even our receipt of my father. And that's the point, man. We're going to be ruling with a rod of iron, man. It's the going to be how the kingdom of heaven, man. Because when you read Isaiah the 2nd chapter, Micah the 5th chapter or 3rd chapter, I believe, and go into how all the other nations are going to flow into us. Actually, let's get that, man. This is Isaiah, because hey, if they don't keep the law, we're going to beat the law inside them, man. This is Isaiah 2 and 1. It say, in a word, Isaiah, the son of Amos, saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in the last day that the mountain of the Lord house shall be established in the top of the mountain, and shall be exalted above the hill, and all nations shall flow into it, man. And the Lord, all these other nations going to be tribute into us. They're going to bring their gold, all their women, all those things into us, man. Verse 3, and many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go into the mountain of the Lord, in the house of God of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways, and will walk in his path. For out of Zion shall go the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem, man. Because guess what? A new rulership is rising, man. Starting with our Yahweh Shai. Hey, and 144,000 under the army, under King David, man. And that's the order that's about to be established on the earth. Hey, that's what's about to come. That's the future for all these other nations, and especially you Esau Edom, man. Because you the main one. You in the power seat. You in the power seat, man. But verse 4, and he shall judge among the nation, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into plowing hook. Nation shall not lift up sword again, nation, and neither shall they learn war anymore. And that's what's coming. It won't be no war. It's going to be totally peace. Because guess what? We're going to put our foot in all these other nations' ass, man. Let's prove that some more. This Revelations 13, 9, starting at 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that lead into captivity shall go into captivity. And it's a classic, man. The same ones that put us into captivity shall go into captivity. This is a future prophecy that shall surely come to pass, man. Because we're going to put all them other nations into slavery, man. Just like they put us in slavery, man. He that killed with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. And that's what we're waiting for. This is the patience and the faith that we have of Yahweh Shema Shai to fulfill his promises. And we know the Lord is always going to fulfill the promises. He's not a man that he cannot lie. So guess what? These things have surely come to pass. Let's get some more scriptures proving that, man. This Psalms. This Psalms 2. Psalms 2 and 8. It say, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for their inheritance, and the othermost part of the earth for their possession, man. So those things that they have is coming to us. It belong to us, man. Verse 9, and that shall break them with a rod of iron. Hold on. Do that sound pleasant? That don't sound pleasant, man. Because guess what? We're going to put our foot in these other nations' ass for all the things they done to us. Hey, Revelation say, hey, give them double, give them double, man. So all the things they have done to us, we're going to pay you back double, man. They say, that dash them into pieces like a part of vessel. And that's what it is, man. That's what it is. We're going to break them with a rod of iron, man. So with that, through the power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, I hope this lesson was edified. I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Salakia. I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Kadash. Double honor to the apostles of the great millstone, our teachers, and salutations to the Icon, to the teaching the truth about the folk on the earth, true and city. Next time, Shalom.